Fried calamari.
Isn't your almost son-in-law helping you out with your diet?
Yeah, he tries. He really works hard to try. He just looks at me with that.
And you're just not following him, are you? Tiger King. That's pretty funny. I really enjoyed Ozark. Big
I
Millions.
watched a really good comedy with Mark Maron. It's called Too Real. I don't watch much TV. I was up till 2:30 in the morning last night finishing emails.
My name is Blaine Bocelli, and I'm with Joe Tishkoff. We want to talk to you about the market, where it's going, the misconceptions out there. Joe's extremely knowledgeable, and that could really help you get a loan in these crazy times.
I'm Joe Tishkoff with Finance of America. My whole team and I, those that work for me, are all working remotely, but we're all connected. In terms of housing, it's possible it can go either way. You know, it could be just a plethora of homes on the market. Everyone who's been waiting now is like throw it on the market for the spring a little bit later than usual. And you've seen when there's more inventory, prices drop. So if there's going to be a bunch of people, we could have a drop in price. So I have all these buyers that have been pre-approved who are saying, well, I'm just going to wait till everything comes down in a couple of months.
Yeah, that's a lot of people are waiting for.
Who knows that that's really going to happen?
I don't know. That's a good question.
All the people that applied for loans in February that said, I'm going to wait a month because I think rates are going to get better, lost out on everything.
Yeah.
You know, their 3 1/8 rate that I was quoting them, and I lock you today, went up to 4.5%. Okay, the greed mentality. There's a bird in the hand when it just makes sense, just level it out. But I'm like everybody else. I was thinking of buying a home in Las Vegas for a rental. It was just well priced. It cash flowed out with basically 10% down. And then I backed out. I said, I don't want to do it. I don't know what's going on.
You got to heed your own advice.
Yeah.
The longer this epidemic goes on and people are out of jobs, when we do come back, do you think the market is going to dip some because the jobs aren't going to be back for them to go after because businesses will be closed? Not everybody can keep their business open. Maybe they get their job back, but they don't have that constant work history. How are the lenders going to react to that since they've been, maybe on unemployment for a little bit?
It's going to go from the totally automated world at the beginning of the year where we kind of so easy to get everything to now needing a letter in writing, an attestation. So I think people will still, when they go back to work, won't have this I have to be at work for 3 more months to get it. It won't be like that. I don't think that'll happen.
What scares me is I think restaurants are closed right now. Some restaurants are closed, and even though they can get an SBA loan, they might not opt for that. They might just end up closing, and so people might be out of their jobs, and also with retail too.
I think so. And I think there's a kind of a macro picture. A lot of people are calling me to save even $300 or $400 a month during this time. They're kind of freaked out about their finances and realizing that they've been putting things off and saying well, at 4% it's good enough, and now I can get you 3 3/8, and they're saving about 0.5% or so, a little more than that. First off, your payments are not just forbeared where they're not ever going to be due. They take what you don't owe and they add it to your loan balance, and then 3 months later your payments are so much higher because we have to amortize that over the life of the loan. It's going to negatively impact your ability to get a loan, whether it's going to be for a year or 3 or 7. Because you remember in the old days, Blaine, when people were doing short sales and the lender, you have to be in default before we can talk to you.
Yeah.
Well, you got shitty credit for 7 years, but they had 10 mortgage late, so they couldn't get a loan. The Fannie Mae says, you can have 1 mortgage late in 30 days in the last 12 months. So all those people couldn't get a loan, even though their banks were telling them what to do because they thought that's what the government was saying that was a good thing to do. You have to stop making your payments and then you can negotiate with your bank to go into it. Well, that was a dumb idea from a consumer point of view, because then you couldn't buy another house down the road. Unless you really needed it and couldn't make your payments was the goal. Not to pretend you can't make the payments.
They might get a deferred payment for a little bit, but that's just going to add on.
To the 3 months from now when everyone's back to work, you're going to have these higher giant payments because you've not made payments for 4 months. You're tacking on $4,000 a month, let's say, or $3,000 a month in a mortgage payment for 4 months. You've got another $12,000. You got to pay the $12,000 back at the end. Yeah. It's not free money, and I think people are this imaginary the government's going to take care of me.
A lot of misconception out there.
Yeah. So if you're applying for a loan and you want to review your loan papers, face to face, where we can not just talk on the phone, but I can screen share, or you can screen share with me questions about documentation. For those folks who like to come into an office, we can do things remotely in a safe environment. We can show you how to upload securely documents to our portal and how to get those documents from your employer site, from your bank account sites, so that everything can be done remotely and on computer in a really safe, secure manner without jeopardizing anything. We're getting things done in a crazy-ass world.
Give us a call or email us